A papal mystery whispers in the Vatican. The Catholic Church, an institution that has stood the test of time for over 2 millennia, is now at the center of a swirling storm of rumors and speculation. A beacon of faith for billions, the Vatican has always been a symbol of spiritual guidance and moral authority. For centuries, it has provided hope and direction to countless souls seeking solace and meaning in their lives. But behind the ancient walls of the Vatican, whispers of intrigue and uncertainty now fill the air, casting a shadow over its serene facade. Pope Francis, often referred to as the people's pontiff for his humble demeanor and progressive views, is rumored to be considering resignation. This news has sent shockwaves through the global Catholic community. This is no small matter. The world is watching, wondering what could be driving such a monumental decision. The media is abuzz, and the faithful are left in a state of anxious anticipation. Could it be true? The speculation is swirling, with theories ranging from health concerns to political maneuvering within the Church. Some say the Pope's health is failing, pointing to his recent appearances, where he seemed visibly fatigued and in need of assistance. Others suggest that Pope Francis is driven by a desire to ensure that his vision for a more inclusive and compassionate Church is carried forward by a successor who shares his ideals. But a more intriguing theory is gaining traction among Vatican insiders and observers alike. Could Francis be stepping aside to pave the way for a chosen heir? A leader who embodies the same values and vision that he has championed during his papacy? A man who shares his vision of a more inclusive, compassionate Church? The name that keeps coming up in these discussions is Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle. Cardinal Tagle, a charismatic Filipino cardinal, is known for his humility, deep commitment to social justice, and his ability to connect with people from all walks of life. His work with the poor and marginalized has earned him admiration and respect, making him a beloved figure both within and outside the Church. Is he the reason behind this potential papal transition? As the world watches and waits, the whispers in the Vatican grow louder, hinting at a future that could reshape the very fabric of the Catholic Church. Pope Francis, at 87 years old, carries a heavy burden. The papacy is a demanding role requiring stamina and unwavering commitment. His recent health issues, including knee problems, have clearly taken a toll. He has spoken openly about the challenges of leading the Church at his age. Beyond the physical demands, the papacy also carries immense spiritual and emotional weight. Francis, a reformer at heart, has faced resistance from within the Vatican. Traditionalists have pushed back against his progressive views on social issues and his emphasis on mercy over judgment. These struggles, both physical and ideological, have likely weighed heavily on the Pope. Stepping down could allow him to prioritize his health and well-being while ensuring the continuity of his vision for the Church. But is there more to the story? Might this decision be driven by a desire to see his vision carried forward by a trusted successor, someone like Cardinal Tagle? Cardinal Tagle's rise through the ranks of the Catholic Church has been nothing short of remarkable. Born in Manila, Philippines, he was ordained a priest in 1982 and quickly became known for his intellectual prowess and compassionate nature. His deep understanding of theology and his ability to connect with people from all walks of life set him apart early in his career. Known for his warm demeanor and infectious laugh, Tagle has a unique ability to make everyone feel seen and heard. His charisma is not just a superficial charm, it is rooted in a genuine love for humanity and a desire to bring people closer to God. Whether he is speaking to a crowd of thousands or having a one-on-one conversation, his sincerity shines through. He embodies the spirit of Pope Francis's papacy, which emphasizes humility, mercy, and a focus on the peripheries of society. Tagle's alignment with these values has made him a close ally of the Pope and a key figure in the Church's efforts to reach out to those who feel marginalized or forgotten. Like Francis, Tagle is deeply concerned with the plight of the poor and marginalized. He has spent much of his ministry working in the slums of Manila, where he has not only provided material aid but also offered hope and dignity to those who live in desperate conditions. His hands-on approach and willingness to be present in the most challenging environments have earned him the respect and admiration of many. His work in the slums of Manila, providing education and healthcare to the poorest of the poor, has earned him international acclaim. Tagle believes that education is a powerful tool for breaking the cycle of poverty, and he has been instrumental in setting up schools and learning centers in underserved areas. Additionally, his efforts to provide basic healthcare services have saved countless lives and improved the quality of life for many. He is a champion of interfaith dialogue and a vocal advocate for environmental protection. Tagle understands that the challenges facing humanity are interconnected, and that solutions require collaboration across different faiths and cultures. His participation in interfaith meetings and environmental initiatives highlights his commitment to fostering unity and addressing global issues such as climate change and social justice. Within the Church, Tagle is seen as a bridge builder. He has a remarkable ability to bring together people with differing viewpoints and find common ground. This skill has been particularly valuable in a time when the Church faces internal divisions and external criticisms. Tagle's inclusive approach and emphasis on dialogue have helped to create a more cohesive and forward-looking church community. He is respected by both conservatives and progressives for his ability to listen and find common ground. Tagle's balanced perspective and diplomatic skills have made him a trusted mediator in various church councils and discussions. His ability to navigate complex theological and social issues with grace and wisdom has earned him the admiration of many within the church hierarchy. His appointment to the Vatican's dicastery for evangelization, a key position overseeing the church's missionary work, further solidified his position as a rising star. In this role, Tagle is responsible for promoting the church's mission of spreading the gospel and supporting missionary activities around the world. His vision for evangelization is inclusive and compassionate, focusing on meeting people where they are and addressing their spiritual and material needs. Could this be a strategic move by Pope Francis, placing Tagle in a position of influence ahead of a potential papal transition? Many believe that Tagle's rise within the Vatican is not just a recognition of his talents and achievements, but also a preparation for future leadership. As the Church looks to navigate the complexities of the modern world, leaders like Tagle, who embody compassion, inclusivity, and a deep commitment to social justice, are seen as essential for guiding the Church into a new era. The timing raises eyebrows. The timing of Pope Francis's potential resignation is conspicuous, to say the least. Many are left wondering why now, at this particular juncture, would the Pope consider stepping down? The Vatican, known for its intricate and often opaque decision-making processes, has always been a place where timing is everything. The Pope's every move is scrutinized, and this potential resignation is no exception. It comes at a time when Cardinal Tagle is strategically positioned within the Vatican, gaining experience and influence on the world stage. Cardinal Tagle, a prominent figure from the Philippines, has been steadily rising through the ranks. His charisma and dedication have not gone unnoticed. He has been involved in numerous high-profile events and has been seen as a bridge between the traditional and modern elements of the Church. His increasing visibility and influence suggest that he is being groomed for something significant. This has fueled speculation that the Pope's decision is part of a carefully orchestrated plan. The Vatican is no stranger to strategic maneuvers, and this potential resignation could be seen as a move to ensure continuity and stability within the Church. By positioning Tagle in such a way, Pope Francis might be setting the stage for a seamless transition. The corridors of the Vatican have witnessed many such plans unfold, each with its own set of implications for the future of the Church. By resigning now, Francis would be giving Tagle a significant advantage in a future conclave. The conclave, where the next pope is elected, is a complex and highly secretive process. Having a candidate like Tagle, who is already well-positioned and respected, could sway the decision in his favor. The timing of the resignation could be seen as a strategic move to ensure that Tagle has the upper hand when the time comes. As a relatively young cardinal, Tagle would have ample time to solidify his support among the cardinals who elect the next pope. His youth and energy are seen as assets in a church that is looking to modernize and appeal to younger generations. Tagle's ability to connect with people from all walks of life, his deep understanding of global issues, and his commitment to social justice make him a compelling candidate. His interactions with other cardinals have shown that he is well-liked and respected, further bolstering his chances. Furthermore, the legacy of Francis, with his focus on social justice and his warm, approachable style, would still be fresh in the minds of the cardinals. Pope Francis has been a transformative figure, bringing a new energy and perspective to the papacy. His emphasis on compassion, humility, and outreach to the marginalized has resonated deeply within the Church. This legacy is something that many cardinals would want to continue, and Tagle, with his similar values and approach, is seen as a natural successor. This could further bolster Tagle's chances, as he is seen as a natural successor to carry on Francis's vision. Tagle's work in the Philippines and his efforts on the global stage have shown that he shares many of the same priorities as Pope Francis. His focus on social justice, his ability to connect with people, and his commitment to the Church's mission make him a strong candidate. The continuity of Francis's vision is something that many within the Church would support, and Tagle is well positioned to carry that forward. However, the Church operates on a different timeline than the world of politics. Decisions within the Vatican are often made with a long-term perspective, considering the spiritual and historical implications. The process of electing a new pope is not just about strategy, it is also about discernment and prayer. The cardinals seek guidance from the Holy Spirit, and their decision is ultimately a spiritual one. Is it possible that we are reading too much into the timing, attributing Machiavellian motives to a deeply spiritual decision? The Pope's potential resignation could be driven by personal and spiritual reasons that are not immediately apparent. It is important to remember that the papacy is a calling, and decisions made by the Pope are often guided by a sense of duty and faith. While the timing may seem strategic, it could also be a reflection of the Pope's own discernment and prayerful consideration. The true reasons behind such a decision may never be fully known, but they are likely rooted in a deep sense of spiritual responsibility. If Pope Francis is indeed orchestrating a successor, why Cardinal Tagle? The answer lies in their shared vision for the Church. Both men believe in a Church that is outward-looking, engaged with the world, and deeply compassionate towards the poor and marginalized. Tagle, like Francis, is known for his humility and his ability to connect with people from all walks of life. He is fluent in several languages, including English, Spanish, Italian, and his native Tagalog. This linguistic prowess would serve him well on the global stage. His background, coming from a developing country in Asia, would bring a fresh perspective to the papacy. His election would signal a shift in the Church's center of gravity, recognizing the growing importance of the global South. But is Tagle too radical a choice for the papacy? Would his election alienate conservative elements within the Church, potentially leading to further division within the ranks? Please subscribe to our channel History Documentary Hub for more updates and intriguing content.